By the end of this video, you'll be able to add individual links to image carousels, like this. Click on that image, goes to Microsoft. Click on this image, goes to Google. Click on this image, goes to Bing. And our first image goes to Apple. Of course, you can customize where these images will link to. I'm going to show you how to do it all in this video. First of all, you might be wondering why we're doing this. Well, the image carousel, by default, doesn't allow you to link the individual images. It allows you to have one link that you can enter in this field, and that's where all the images will link, no matter how many images you have in the carousel. In this video, you'll be linking each individual image. One of the things you'll notice is the Upgrade Now button. This is using the free version of Elementor. No other plugins required, no paid version of Elementor, just a little piece of code. There's a couple things we have to set up though. First of all, for the link option, where we used to link for our carousels, change that to none. Under additional options, make sure the infinite loop is toggled to yes. When you have those things in place, we're going to add another widget. This is going to be the HTML widget. Drag and drop that right in there and paste the code from below this video into this field. Here you can see the URLs. These are applied in order. So image 1 will have this URL. Image 2 will have this. Image 3, image 4. If you want to add another image, just add a comma and then copy and paste that little bit of code there, not even code, that URL with single quotes, and then no comma at the end of that. And you can put another URL in here. But you want to make sure you have the same number of images as you do links. Otherwise, something's going to not work right. And you can add as many of these as you want. So I'm going to delete that because I only have 4 images and there's 4 links here. To change the links, an important note is the structure has to stay just like it is here. So you want to make sure that single quotes are surrounding the link followed by a comma, except for the last one does not have a comma. So we can delete all this, add a new link, and everything will be tickety-boo. You don't have to change anything else in this code. Just go to Save Draft or Publish if you're ready to publish it. Click on these guys and the URLs will open. And they open in separate tabs, which is the best practice because you want people to stay on your site. So when they close this one, for example, it just goes back to your website, which is what you want in most cases. There are ways to make it so that it opens as not a new tab, it opens in the current tab. If you want to know how to do that, let me know in the comments down below. But in most cases, you're going to use the code just like this. This is also a great time to mention, I've got the WordPress security course updated and ready to rock and roll for 2026 and beyond. I'll drop a link down below to the PDF download to secure your websites. You can start with that and then check out the course after that if you want to. So I'll leave those down below. If you got value from this video, make sure you like and subscribe to let me know. And check out the video on your screen right now, which is a very common JSON error in the WordPress block editor and sometimes inside Elementor. So you might get this error once in a while. If you do, you want to know how to fix it. So check out that video and I'll see you there.